Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about the friend zone. Oh, man. So, the friend zone, this is for the guys who, again, typically don't have a lot of experience with women. The friend zone, that's pretty much where women just, they don't do anything, sexual with you, nothing like that. They just, when a woman considers you as a friend, she's basically saying that you're a simp, you're a sucker, you're a wallet, a free ATM. Women that's friend zone guys, they don't really just use them for, for them buying stuff, a shoulder to cry on, helping them move, like all the stuff that they can't pull with their girlfriends. Because their girlfriends not gonna let them play with them. You know what I mean? So, you go out on these dates. You call them dates, but she say you just hang friend date or whatever she want to call it. She don't never want to call it what it is, right? Because she just want to manipulate you. So, she's not going to be going on these dates, twice a day, 7 days a week with her girlfriends because she will have to pay. When she go out with these guys, they always pay everything free. That's why you notice when she's just really just attached to a guy or whatever, that's because she's using his wallet. She's using his wallet. She's never gonna send you nudes or nothing like that. She's not even gonna kiss you. She'll hug you as a friend hug, like stuff like that, man. So if you're dealing with a girl, and there's a lot of guys in this position right now that's like, oh, I'm gonna treat her right, and I'm gonna spend all this money on her, and then as time go on, she'll eventually be my girl. Nah, that's not how this works, man. Every time you see a woman that's friend zone a guy, she's doing everything relationship-wise, but she's not doing the physical part. She's calling you, texting you, laughing at your corny jokes, all that stuff like that, spending your money, and, which probably wish you a happy birthday. She probably won't even do that. Normally, when they get real comfortable, they don't acknowledge you unless, they want you to spend money on them. You know what I mean? Or you want, you help them move out their apartment or their mama house or, stuff like that. You're either going to be giving money to them or you're going to be doing stuff for them that the guys that's bending over ain't going to do for them. So you're emotionally support system, the whole nine. Only difference is you just not getting no sex from them. That's just what it is. So if you're dealing with a chick like that, leave her alone. You know what I mean? Like, just stop whatever you're doing. If you're on a date with her right now, just say, just cancel the date. Say you're going to the restroom and never come back. Just block it and say, keep it moving. A lot of times, guys, that's what I'm saying, like guys with low self-esteem and, you desperados out there, you'll come across a chick and you'll just be so happy that she's talking to you that you be like, oh, I want that to be my girlfriend, and you just automatically just start tricking her. You just start spending money on her, taking her on trips and all that stuff like that. So never do that when you meet a woman, man. Women, again, it's so easy for a woman to get a guy. But the one thing about it is you can never pay for attraction. You can never pay for attraction. I'm going to say this too. You may be a good-looking guy and all the money and stuff like that. She's not used to dealing with guys like you that, that's financially stable, that looks good, take care of themselves, that's articulate. You know what I mean? Like, that's not coming in and out of jail. You know what I mean? So if you're one of them guys, then, hey, man, you got to be very careful on who you pick because a lot of women, they'll see you and they'll just, oh, he got a lot of money. That's all they see. They never, they never do any research about, oh, is he a grandmaster? Is he a mathematician? Is he a rocket scientist? Has he even went to the moon? He discovered a new a cure for blindness. No, they don't care about none of that, man. All your achievements, they don't care about none of that. So when you meet these women, get to know them. Like I said, I already told you in the earlier video, man, take them on a little simple little date or whatever, nothing crazy. I'm trying to be quick to blow all your money because once you open your wallet at the beginning, they're going to see you like that for the rest of your life. No matter what you do after, they're going to they labeled you and that's how you're going to be for the rest of your life in their mind. You meet these women and this is how you know you're in the friend zone. She wants you to do all this stuff. She always calling you. No, she calling you every day. And every time she calls you, it's not about how you doing. Your birthday's tomorrow. It's never about you. It's all about what she needs from you, what she needs you to do. When she call you up, I got a flat tire. Can you come on? You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, she need an oil change. oh, you know, my sister's she's getting out of school from gymnastics, can you pick up? It's always something she needs you to do. When you start getting them text messages, them phone calls or whatever, just go ahead and just block it and keep it pushing, man. That's the first sign of a woman friend zone, well, using you. But they say friend zone, but it's not a friend zone. Let's be clear. Again, women, they never tell the truth. They always want to sugarcoat shit. Friend zone means to use you. So when she say, oh, you my friend, she's telling you she's going to use you. That's what friend zone means. So when you hear friend zone, that's the woman's version of it. The reality of she's using you. That's what that really means, friend zone. That should be... That's what she mean by friend zone. This is to use you, man. So when you run across a female like that, man, this, okay, I'm gonna give you guys, there's always options, right? You got choices. You got two options. It happened to me before. Talk to this chick or whatever, and then she was just, not saying she got to move fast, like, I'm trying to sleep with her right away, but obviously it's there. They're like, hey, man, you seem cool, I want to get to know you, and then we can go from there. So she started to, like, always ask for stuff or whatever, like nothing major, but it's like she's always asked for stuff. So it got to the point of, okay, she playing games. So I came to her and said, listen, since I know what you own, I can continue helping you or whatever like that, but before we do all that, you gotta get bent over. That's pretty much what it is. So when I told her that, that's when everything stopped. Because the thing about it, the more you entertain it, it gets worse. Like, oh, I'm gonna help out, I'm getting brownie points, she gonna start to like me. Nah, it doesn't work that way. So when she just keep asking you for stuff, you got two options. You either just block it and keep it pushing, or you just let her know, like, listen, I see this is a transactional thing right here. So with that being said, if you want to go that route, come over to my place, get bent over, and then we can go ahead and go from there. But if you just freely giving away your resources, your time, and your money is part of your resources, you're allowing her to play you. And you can never get out of it. She doesn't have any respect for you. If she did, she understands you like her, and she'll let it be known, like, hey, we can be together, or hey, I don't like you, and we'll just go our separate ways. They'll never tell you that because they see you as a sucker. They want to use you for all you got. So instead of them just being upfront and honest, they're gonna manipulate you, try to just get all the resources out of you. Because a lot of times when women like that, they don't like to see, they're not gonna help you, and they don't like to see you with another woman. Because when they come across another woman, that's when the conflict comes into play, because they know it's about to drop real soon. When another woman comes into play, she gonna take, because remember, she not sleeping with you, she not giving you no attention, she's not seeing you no news, or her OnlyFans links, you ain't getting none of that. None of that side of it. So when a woman comes into your life and she sees that, because you're going to bring it up to her, because remember, y'all friends or whatever like that, or she'll find out because you probably don't want to tell her because you're just so caught up on, her eventually liking you. But eventually she will find out that when that happens, that's when her attitude starts to change. That's when she'll start to, I guess, rub up on you, like not really give you a sign that she gonna let you bend over, but she'll start doing little stuff like, oh, sweetheart, and all that little other bullshit that she do this to try to keep you on the hook, because she know when another woman comes into play, she gonna put you on game, and then that's gonna stop her little endless waterfall of money. So keep that in mind, guys. Like, never let a woman use you for your time and resources. And that's the thing about it, because they can't stop. It's never one thing and that's it. They're gonna constantly keep calling and constantly keep asking you for favors and stuff like that, which is not favors. Because if you can't keep asking for favors every day. It doesn't work that way. You get a favor that's one time, but you ask for stuff all the time, it's not a favor. She just using words to manipulate you. Oh, it's a favor. Like, nah, it's not a favor. She's not gonna pay you back. You over here giving her money. And remember, she always want to go somewhere out to eat until she go out. Remember when this is so many signs besides her always ask you for stuff. But another red flag is, remember, they whether they care or not, they all got their little homegirls, this and that. So when she meets you, remember her homegirls. What happened to all the homegirls? Now all of a sudden it's just you and her every day. But when you was meeting her, she probably was with her homegirls when you met her. But the time you was meeting her at the very beginning, she's always hanging out with her homegirls, saying she going to a party, this and that. But once she found out that she can use you, all of a sudden her friends vanished. Now it's just you and her. She never brought up her friends, none of that crap. It's always just you and her. You like, you're the only two people alive in the world. So she automatically just put her friends to the side because she's trying to drain you dry. She's just trying to use you for all your resources. So what I'm getting at, man, call it cold, but I'm just telling you what it is, man, because I want you guys to get used. And if you're going to play that game, make sure you're getting yours too. So if you in that situation, let it be known, say, hey, I see you on you about playing games or whatever like that. So I'm cool with what we doing, but you got to start getting bent over now. If you ain't trying to get bent over right now, then I'm gone. That's all it is, too. Them females, regardless of how you say it or whatever, how long they been doing, they don't care. It's, like a whole, they don't care. They've been doing it all their life. They don't keep doing it or whatever. So just because you put it in check or whatever don't mean she going to be like, oh, I came to a realization that that's wrong to do that to another guy. Nah, she just going to find another sucker. And sad to say, it's an endless amount of suckers out there. So don't be that sucker. If you, I understand, a lot of you guys are not in that position to be played. You in that position because you truly want to be with her. I understand that. So if you're in that situation, and you guys know, because after a while you start doing so much, it's like, damn, I can't even get a good night text or nothing like that. That's when you know she playing you. Like, you probably don't know because chicks like that, they always talking fast, they always moving fast, they got all these ideas, all these plans with your money. So you just get caught up in the rush. Okay, well, we going out tonight, then she want to go out to IHOP after tonight, like after we leave this spot and this spot. It's always somewhere to where you always got to spend money. She always talking about going somewhere or doing something where it involves you spending money. And you got to remember, if y'all are really friends with y'all now, because there's no such thing as women and men being friends, she'll be spending money on you. She'll be doing stuff for you as well. Why is every time she call you up or she texts you or you always with her, you always doing something for her? And she make it seem like you doing it for both of us. Like, oh, we both like, nah, I ain't want to go out. I ain't want to go out to eat. I was at home chilling. You know what I'm saying? Watching Netflix. Like, I'm chilling at home. I ain't want to go out. You got to get dressed up. And she took you some crazy place you never heard of before, whatever. Like, ordering whatever. Just going crazy. She can't even talk to you because it's always about she's either on the phone or she either taking pictures of dumb shit or the food. And that's it. Like, once you get done, she don't give you a hug, a kiss, nothing like that. Matter of fact, she don't even let you drive with her. She'll get an Uber or whatever on the way there, then an Uber on the way back. So you're not even really, you know what I'm saying? You can't even drive her back and forth home. So that's how bad it is. Some of them just don't, they just see you as a wallet only. That's how they treat you. So if you're in that position, well, I'm going to keep hanging out with her just a little bit longer, then she's going to start to like me. It'll never get to that point, man. It'll never get to that point. I see so many guys do that. Been to bars before, been to clubs before, to where the dude will actually take her out to the prime example. Went to this club, this little lounge. It's a lounge. Me and my buddy, the guys we used to talk back in the day, we used to go out all the time. And we went out to this club. I keep saying club, it's a lounge. And me when I go, I don't go around like with my dick in my hand, like, oh, what they at? Like, nah, I go in there, have a good time. Then if I see a chick, I approach it. Then if something comes out of that, fine. But I'm normally going there to have a good time. I'm not solely there to get females, believe it or not. So it's a way you got to go about it. Went in there, people the scene, chit-chatting, getting around, whatever. I seen this dark-skinned chick. I know a lot of you guys don't like dark-skinned chick because you're racist, self-hate. Anyway, seen this dark-skinned chick at the bar, looking good. She tight, she right. And I seen her, she was at the bar, and it's like, she was by herself. You know how you at the bar, you got, like she was sitting by herself. So I walked over there. I was like, hey, how's it going, miss? So I talked to her for a little bit. What's your name? Like, just keep it simple, but, like, you got to be smooth with it at the same time. I ain't saying going to it with a rose and rubbing baby oil on the shoulders, no shit like that. But, when you have a sense of confidence to you, you're looking good, you're smelling good. You know what I mean? You're feeling good. You're good. You're in a good state of mind. So I walked up on her, said, hey, how's it going, miss? You chilling by yourself, what's going on? And blah, blah, you want a drink, this and that? She's like, yeah. So it's real quick, she liked what she saw. So of course, that's why it's so important to feel the environment, feel the room, feel the lady you're talking to. So if you know she's not feeling you, whatever, just leave, bro. Like, don't get mad, don't try to force her, never try to convince a woman to like you. But let me get back to the story. So I'm talking to her, she liking what she seeing, that helps with the conversation. So, I buy a drink, talk to her a little bit, sat right next to her. And, next thing you know, she tell me, she said, yeah, I'm with a guy, I'm with a guy and he's right behind us. I'm like, well, I said, why the hell he over there? We should be sitting next to you, hanging out with you or whatever. So anyway, I caught on real quick, like, okay, he one of those. I said, so I called on the bullshit. I said, so you brought this man way over here so you can find you another dude. I said, you scandalous. It was something like that. But, you got to be playful, but at the same time, it's the truth. And she started laughing. She's like, I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, he liked me or whatever. I'm like, well, I said, I can't get mad at you. I mean, if he willing to, you know, spend money on you, well, that's on him. So anyway, it was real quick because she knew what the hell she wants. She gave me a number or whatever. And then like the next day we met up at not at her job, but she got off and some little bar she be going to, all the people at work be going to. She worked at some kind of office or whatever. So all the office folks would go over there to some kind of this little bar that was attached to the building that she worked at. So met her there, you know, everything looked good and stuff like that. So it didn't work out because she got around, bro, which is not a surprise. I mean, it's like I told you before, people in general, not just women, but people in general. If you got options and some good ones, you're going to take them options. This is what it was. So I'm not even mad at her. You know, she's a baby mama or whatever. Not that they got nothing to do with it, because, I mean, whether she a baby mama or not, it still applies. Like, if she got options, she going to take it. So, but yeah, she was cool and stuff like that. She was buying stuff from me here and there, but like what broke it off with me and her was like, she was talking about this other guy she say she wasn't messing with, but I'm like, I don't even know, whatever. She was talking to a guy or whatever, and she said she stopped talking to him because he was like coming at her like a hoe or something like that. And I'm like, you know, even the hoes don't like to be called hoes. It's a certain way you gotta come at it with women, because she's still a woman. So he was always coming at her like a pervert, like, oh, he always talking about sex. That's all he talked about. He said she was like, he couldn't even hold a conversation because all he was talking about was sex. That's all he was talking about. So she just stopped, like, you know, communicating with him, whatever. And later on, she like, it wasn't that, I wasn't talking to her that long. Like probably like a couple days later, she was talking about the guy. I'm like, oh, I thought you said you would stop talking to him because he wasn't what you want or whatever. And she was like, yeah, but I said, okay, well, she was texting me. At the time I was at home. And I'm like, well, I see where we stand. I'm going, go ahead and just call it a wrap. And then she blew my phone up for like a week straight, 2 weeks straight or whatever. And that's the thing, bro. Like, never go off what they say, always go off what they do. It's like, bro, like, I mean, it is what it is. I wasn't mad at it. I enjoyed the time with her, you know what I mean? But it was just, I ain't with all that sharing and stuff. You know what I mean? I understand what you're saying, like, oh, she ain't yours, it's just your turn. I get that, but if you got a woman who just freely going around, just giving it up, it's like, nah, I don't like that. You know what I mean? So when she told me that, I'm like, okay, man, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. It was good while it lasted or whatever. So that was it. But yeah, that guy that took her out, she was talking about how he go buy stuff, and he was tricking on her. And he never got to smash or whatever. I'm like, man, bro, like, so, don't be that guy. Lady, especially like, I'm going to say this, not saying big guys can't get chicks, but he was an average old fat guy. You know what I mean? He wasn't even like built with. He was just like a regular old fat guy. You know what I mean? He ain't had no muscle tone. No, he was just a fat dude. I'm like, come on, man. So not saying big guys can't get chicks, but it's like, if you was looking all nasty and sloppy, it's like, nah. So she seen the dude. She knew what it was. She used him up for his money. She probably still uses him now, even though that was years ago. But you got a lot of guys that they know that she won't let the dude hit, but as long as she can just keep him company, he'll just keep paying for it. So that was his situation. Like, I just looked at him, I'm like, nah, like this a mismatch. So I could tell that too, is, a lot of guys, they know that, okay, she ain't gonna let me hit, but, as long as she just keep me company, she a pretty girl, I'll keep tricking on her. So that's where he was at. Cause I'm like, the way she was acting and all stuff like that, like, nah, she ain't no, she been around the block before, so she know what she like. And, she gonna play her cards or whatever. So I wasn't mad at her, but the dude was allowing it. And I'm like, man, that's on you or whatever. So like I said, with me, I think the only thing I did was buy her, like, I think one drink or something like that. I bought like one drink. I wasn't talking to her long, because you don't want to just sit there and be babysitting. You don't want to sit there and be caking. We call it caking back in the day. Caking with them. So go ahead and just chop it up with them for a good 30 minutes or whatever. And then, if you feeling it, go ahead and get the number and then go on and get about it there. So I wasn't talking to her all night. I talked to her about a good 30 minutes or whatever, 45. I think I left like after I got through talking to her. And then that was it. So I bought her a drink and she invited me to go get some drinks with her. Like, I think it was like the next day or something after she got off of work. I think she I ain't even get nothing to drink. I just met her. I ain't give a shit about nothing. I'm trying to go ahead and seal the deal. So I met her, the next day at the little bar I told you guys about after she got off of work, and we chatted a little bit more. I guess, she wanted to fill me out some more. At the nightclub, everything looked good when you messed up, right? So, obviously she wanted to be somewhere in broad daylight to make sure she wasn't tripping that night. But everything was go on there. Then, like, she invited me to the house. I think probably the same day. Everything moved quick. Like I said, I only talked to her for like a couple weeks or whatever. But yeah, everything moved quick. So did that, and then, like I say, she told me about the dude that she was telling me about stuff she didn't like dude was talking about, but she still was, and then she still hit on back up. I'm like, nah, I'm good. That's what you want, go for it. But anyway, it was all good. But like I say, man, don't let the women use you, man. Like, don't be desperate. Like, oh, she pretty, I just want to keep her around. I don't care if I get to, bend over or not. Nah, bro. Find you a chick that don't mind giving up the goods to you. Don't be out here giving your money away, because you're going to have a guy in my situation that's going to not care. Because don't think because, you doing all this stuff for her, she going to like you. The more you do for her, the less she going to like you, bro. Because she already see you're a simp. So the more you do for her, the less she gonna respect you. Not even like it, she don't like you. The less she gonna respect you. So like I say, man, if you got a story or whatever, man, if you one of them guys, like this go ahead and shut it down tonight, right now. As soon as you watch this video, just shut it down, just block her and keep it pushing. But if you got a story, man, put it in the comment section down below. If you like the video, like. If you don't, you already know what to do. And of course, make sure you subscribe too, man. And of course, no matter what, always protect your peace, your pockets, and your purpose. All right, guys, I'm out.